You're about to stream a multi-camera production with 3 guests, a live band, and a drone feed, all while trying to keep your audience engaged on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook simultaneously. Your switcher just crashed mid-show. Your audio levels are all over the place. And now you're scrambling to sync the ISO recordings from your cameras because the client wants clean, isolated audio tracks for post-production. Sound familiar? If you're nodding right now, you're not alone. But what if I told you there's a single device that can handle all of this? Clean switching, ISO recording, seamless multi-platform streaming, and rock-solid audio sync, without breaking the bank or turning your setup into a Rube Goldberg machine. Meet the Blackmagic design ATEM Mini Extreme ISO. It's not just a switcher. It's a full-fledged broadcast studio in a box. And today we're going to break down why it might be the most future-proof live production tool you can buy in 2024. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Live production is messy. You've got multiple HDMI sources, cameras, laptops, capture cards, each with different color profiles, frame rates, and audio setups. One wrong move, and your stream glitches, your audio distorts, or worse, your ISO recordings are out of sync. Most consumer switchers can't handle more than 4 inputs. And forget about recording clean audio tracks. You end up with a Frankenstein rig of adapters, splitters, and external recorders. That's where the ATEM Mini Extreme ISO steps in. With 8 HDMI inputs, 2 program outputs, and built-in ISO recording for all inputs, it's designed to eliminate the chaos before it starts. Right out of the box, the build quality is immediately impressive. The unit is housed in a sturdy aluminum chassis with a matte black finish that screams professional. It's not tiny like a GoPro, but it's compact enough to fit in a backpack or mount on a rack shelf. The front panel is clean and intuitive, with dedicated buttons for program/preview switching, transition controls, and audio meters. The rear is packed with 8 HDMI 2.0 inputs. Yes, 8. Each with 10-bit switching and embedded audio support. There are also 2 HDMI program outputs, plus USB-C for streaming and Thunderbolt for ISO recording. The whole thing runs on a standard 12V power supply, so no need for UPS unless you're going full Hollywood. Now let's talk about what makes this switcher truly special. First up, the ISO recording. Most switchers let you record the program output, but that's just a single composite video with mixed audio. The ATEM Mini Extreme ISO records every input separately, clean, uncompressed, and in sync. That means you can go back and fix audio levels, color grade individual cameras, or even re-edit the entire show from scratch. It's like having 8 camcorders built into one device. And because it uses H.264 or ProRes recording internally, you can offload files directly to your NLE without transcoding. For podcasters, corporate producers, or indie filmmakers, this is a game changer. Next, the switching engine. With 8 inputs, you can run a full multi-camera talk show, a live concert, or even a small sports broadcast without external routers. Each input supports 10-bit video switching, which means smoother transitions and better color fidelity than 8-bit systems. The ATEM also includes advanced features like chroma key, DV transitions, and macro programming. Stuff you'd expect in a $10,000 switcher, but here it's under $1,000. The 2 program outputs let you send a clean feed to your streaming PC while keeping a second output for confidence monitoring or a confidence screen. Audio is another standout. Each HDMI input carries 2 channels of embedded audio, and the ATEM lets you adjust levels, pan, and even apply EQ per input. You can route audio to different outputs, sync it with video, and even embed metadata for post-production. No more chasing down audio sync issues or dealing with clipping because your guest mic was too hot. It's all handled right here. Let's talk real-world performance. I tested this during a live music festival with 4 cameras, a drone feed, and a laptop running graphics. The ISO recording captured every feed perfectly, and when I imported the files into Premiere Pro, the sync was spot on, no manual alignment needed. The streaming output was stable across YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook simultaneously, with 0 dropped frames. Transitions were buttery smooth, even with complex DV moves, and the built-in chroma key handled green screen like a champ. The only hiccup? The fan can get a bit loud under heavy load, but it's not intrusive in a controlled environment. Of course, no product is perfect. The ATEM Mini Extreme ISO lacks built-in wireless streaming, so you'll need a separate encoder like OBS or vMix if you want to stream to platforms that don't support RTMP natively. The ISO recording is limited to H.264 or ProRes, so if you need RAW or higher bit rates, you'll need external recorders. And while the interface is powerful, it's not as beginner-friendly as something like the Elgato Stream Deck. You'll need to spend time learning the software and workflows, but once you do, it's incredibly powerful. How does it stack up against the competition? The ATEM Mini Pro ISO is similar, but only has 4 inputs and 1 program output. The Roland V60HD is great for audio, but lacks ISO recording. The NewTek TriCaster Mini is more polished but costs 3 times as much. The ATEM Mini Extreme ISO strikes a perfect balance between power, price, and portability. It's the Swiss Army knife of live production, capable of handling everything from a simple podcast to a full-scale broadcast. So who is this for? If you're a content creator running multi-camera streams, a corporate producer doing live events, or an indie filmmaker who needs clean ISO recordings, this is a no-brainer. It's not for absolute beginners, but if you're serious about live production, it will pay for itself in save time and flexibility. If you're ready to step up your live game, the Blackmagic design ATEM Mini Extreme ISO is available now. Click the link in the description to check the latest price and grab yours. Trust me, your future self will thank you when you're not scrambling to fix a broken stream or syncing audio for hours after the show. This is the switcher that finally makes multi-camera live production simple, reliable, and professional.